Hi, my name is Sarah Wen, and for the Lunar New Year celebration, I will be reading a Vietnamese story of Banh Chung and Banh Nhai. After the Un had been defeated, peace returned to Vang Lang. Freed from their fear of attack, the people of Vang Lang returned their attention to the Festival of Spring, which celebrated the coming of a new season as well as a new year. Weeks before the festival, the men went into the forest in search of the tallest bamboo trees. They chopped the trees at the base and carried the entire bamboo, leaves and all, home. To the top of the bamboo, they attached clay windchimes and sheets of gold leaf, so thin that the sunlight shone through them. Every time the breeze blew, the windchimes clanged gently. The people placed these bamboo poles in front of their houses to ward off evil spirits. During this time of peace, the third emperor of the Hong Bang Dynasty began to consider which of his sons would succeed him as ruler of Vang Lang. He summoned his 22 sons and addressed them thus: "The new year approaches, and as is the custom, I will make offerings to the gods and our ancestors so that they will bestow good fortune and bountiful harvests upon the people of Vang Lang. The one son who finds the delicacy most worthy of offering to all the gods and ancestors will succeed me as emperor." All eager to claim the throne, the sons racked their minds for food both delectable and exotic. Some searched the mountains, while others ventured out to sea. A few trekked north, several traveled south. Neither danger nor hardship could dampen their determination. Only the ninth son, Liu, did not join his brother's search. He remained home to care for his ill and aging mother. Yet no less determined than his brothers, he too tried to think of something suitable for offering to the gods and ancestors. One night, a magical spirit appeared in Liu's dreams and told Liu, "There exists nothing more precious than rice, for it is the food of the people. It is only fitting that you present an offering made of rice to the gods and your ancestors." The next morning, Liu awoke with the dream, but a blurred image in the back of his mind. He rose and dressed, though the sun had not spread its fingers over the fields. He always rose early, for he liked nothing more than to work in the morning's fresh air, the moist soil still cool under his feet and the dew not yet evaporated from the leaves. His father, the emperor, had given him many acres of land, as well as servants that tilled the land, but Liu preferred to work the land himself and to breathe and touch the earth's goodness. Liu did not work in the fields that day, for harvest season had ended, the rice stored in granaries. He stood atop a hill, holding in his hands a few rice kernels from the harvest. He saw above him the clear round sky, and below him the land plowed and furrowed into square fields. He looked down at the grains in his palm and remembered the dream and the task the emperor had given his sons. Liu decided to make a round cake of rice to symbolize heaven and a square one to represent the earth. Liu rushed home to make the round rice cake. He ground the whitest and most fragrant glutinous rice into a fine flour and mixed it with sweet well water. He kneaded the dough into a cake as round and thick as the sky and steamed it until it glowed like the full moon. He called it Banh Nhai, which means thick cake. To make the square rice cake, he placed glutinous rice on a banana leaf, on top of which he spread golden mung beans. In the middle, he laid a rich slab of pork. He folded the rice and mung beans over the pork and wrapped the entire cake in the banana leaf, molding it into a shape as square and solid as the earth. He bound the rice cake with red string and steamed it. He called this one Banh Chung, which means steamed cake. On the first day of the new year, the 22 sons gathered before the emperor. The emperor smiled contentedly when he saw his sons, all of whom he deemed brave, intelligent, and worthy of the throne. On the long stone tables, the sons displayed their treasures that they have brought from the deep sea and the far mountains. They boasted among themselves of their adventures, and each claimed that he would ascend the throne. Only Liu came before the emperor and humbly presented his 2 simple round and square rice cakes. The simplicity of the rice cakes perplexed the emperor, but after Liu explained their significance, the emperor glowed with pride. He offered the round banyai that represented heaven and the square Banh Chung that symbolized the earth to the gods and ancestors. He then named Liu his successor, for Liu had proven himself to be the wisest of his sons. The story of Liu has joined the other legends and tales of Vietnamese lore and banyai and Banh Chung because they are made of rice, the staple food of the people, have become an important part of Vietnamese culture. Every New Year's, the Vietnamese people shape their round banyai and the square Banh Chung and place them on their altars to offer them to the gods and to their ancestors. Bye!